Thanks, Nikki. It was an awesome game, and the New England Patriots came away with a 34-28 win over the Atlanta Falcons in the first ever overtime in Super Bowl history. Now, as for Hawkeye sports, they had quite an exciting weekend as well. Iowa wrestling dominated Friday night against the Wisconsin Badgers. Nikki Crossway was there to catch all the action.
Exciting night here in Carver Hawkeye Arena as the Hawkeyes took on the Wisconsin Badgers. It all started out with an exciting pin from our 184-pounder, Sammy Brooks. Nationally ranked number 5 Sammy Brooks earned his 5th pin of the season by scoring 3 takedowns in the first period and then placing his opponent in a cradle to get the fall at just 4 minutes and 54 seconds.
You're not there until the ref slaps the mat, so that's what I was working for.
Brooks' victory got the team rolling through the duel, winning 8 of 10 matches. Brooks' fall was followed by a 3-1 decision from Cash Wilkie at 197 and a 21-8 major decision from Thomas Gilman at 125. Teammate Philip Blocks at 133 was able to get his first win of the season and first career win inside of Carver Hawkeye Arena with a 6-2 major decision. Coach Brands keyed in on the juniors' success.
He's going to factor into our future, and he's done a good job. He's making progress. And that was a big win for him.
After intermission, 141's Topher Carton kept the Hawks going with a 9-1 major decision. The Hawks closed out the duel with wins by Brandon Sorensen, Michael Kemmerer, and Alex Meyer. The Wisconsin Badgers were only able to pick up wins at 165 and 285. The Hawks celebrated with a final score of 33-8 over the Badgers. Number 3 Iowa Hawkeyes will improve to a 9-2 season record as they head to Minnesota. I'll send it back to Ashlyn in the studio with a score of that duel. It's been Nikki Crossway, Daily Iowan, TV Sports.
Yesterday, the Hawkeyes defeated the Minnesota Gophers 23-11 in Minneapolis. The team's season record improves to 10-2 as they prepare to travel to Indiana. After a tough loss last month in Nebraska, the Iowa men's basketball team set out to get revenge, and that is exactly what they got on Sunday. Liv Corbett and Taylor Van Fleet were at Carver yesterday with the coverage.
Exciting game here, to say the least, at Carver Hawkeye Arena as Iowa took on Nebraska for the second time this year, completing their 3-game win streak. Iowa is starting to see some better defense, holding Nebraska to 70 points. Peter Jock was finally back, dominating the court, playing a total of 30 minutes and scoring 12 points, making his contribution to the Hawkeye win.
I am so proud of him. I mean, he's got 5 assists, 5 rebounds, made his free throws down the stretch. They're top blocking him, they're chasing him everywhere. He had a couple looks. I'm sure he's frustrated that didn't go in, but I thought his shot selection was terrific.
Freshman Jordan Bohannon and sophomore Brady Ellingston combined to make 7 of Iowa's 9 3-point field goals. Bohannon led the Hawkeyes with 15 points, and Ellingston came away with 11.
Who are our shooters? We got to find Jordan. You got to find Brady. Brady was cooking. You got to get him the ball, and that's an unselfish group.
Been getting good looks and shoot, and got to stay confident with your shot. And every shot you take, you got to think it's going in.
Nebraska thrived during the first half, shooting 57%, but still trailed 38-36 at the break. The second half turned into a nail-biter until Ellingston scored 5 straight for the Hawkeyes, and Cook's dunk extended the Iowa lead 65-59 with just about 6 minutes left in the game. After winning 3 conference games in a row, Iowa will be looking to build off this momentum as they face Minnesota on Wednesday. Reporting inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Olivia Corbett, and now we'll toss it over to Taylor Van Fleet, who has more on this Hawkeye win.
Thanks, Liv. Well, the Hawks could not wait to get another shot at Nebraska, who did defeat them in a double overtime thriller last month. It was a game in which Peter Jock scored 34 points, but ultimately the team could not come together and get the win. This time around, multiple players contributed in a way that the Huskers just could not defend. The Hawkeyes are proving that they are not the same team who lost to Nebraska earlier this season.
It was unfortunate we didn't win that game up there, but what we did was we learned a lot. Our defense in that game was not good, start to finish. And you're not going to win when you play defense the way we played up there.
Not only did the defense show up on Sunday, holding Nebraska to just 70 points, but it was another game in which everyone was contributing offensively, including another standout performance by Brady Ellingston. Ellingston made 3 of his 4 three-point attempts and came up huge for Iowa late in the game. He finished the night with 11 points and 5 assists.
We've just been getting good looks and shoot, and got to stay confident with your shot. And every shot you take, you got to think it's going in.
I have to credit Brady Ellenson. He's really elevated his game, and when he's knocking down open shots and spreading the floor for us, that's huge for us.
Coach McCaffrey said Jock's absence allowed other guys to step up and build their confidence. Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, Taylor Van Fleet, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
With Jock now back into the mix, this rotation will be something to look forward to come Wednesday when they travel to Minnesota, looking to keep this win streak going. In women's basketball, it was a tough loss for the Hawks against the Michigan Wolverines. They were up for the first 32 minutes with as big of a lead as 15 points, but they ended up losing with a final score of 70-72 on Sunday. The women's tennis team swept Montana in the Iowa State Cyclone Sunday. Although the Cyhawk series is already clinched for this year in Iowa's favor, that did not stop the Hawks from taking the W. Now in men's tennis, the Hawks played Dartmouth on Sunday and won the close matchup 4-3. The Iowa swimming and diving team also had a successful weekend. They hosted a duel with Western Illinois and the University of Northern Iowa. The Hawks won 21 out of the 24 events. This finished up the swimming dual season, and they will head to the Big Ten starting February 15th. Even though the swimming season is coming to a close, there is someone that is just starting with the Hawks, and that is the new quarterbacks coach for Iowa football, Ken O'Keefe. Now O'Keefe is actually returning to Iowa, as he was the offensive lines and quarterbacks coach from 1999 to 2011. He coached Ricky Stanzi and Drew Tate along with many others. He has been with Miami Dolphins these past 5 seasons. O'Keefe stated, quote, "I'm excited to return to Iowa as the quarterbacks coach," end quote. This definitely gives us something to look forward to, as football season seems to be quickly approaching already. Check us out tomorrow, where we will give you a more in-depth recap of tennis and swimming and diving this past weekend. Nikki, back to you.